Here we are at the entrance of our ancient woodlands, one of the richest UK habitats. These have been here for generations, taking hundreds of years to establish. And they're home to hundreds of species. In fact, this is home to more threatened species in the UK than any other habitat. And yet, over thousands of years, we've lost most of it. 95% of the original forest cover of the UK has been lost. So we need to act, and we need to act now. Bristol Zoological Society hosts 9.5 hectares of this amazing habitat. We're already studying it and restoring it and protecting it. But we'd like to share it with our already 200,000 visitors, and with this amazing exhibit it's going to be many more than that. We want to inspire those people and enable them to make a positive contribution to the future of woodlands in the UK. So we want to create Bear Wood. This is about bringing back the creatures that used to live in these woods thousands of years ago. Certainly bears, but also wolves and lynx and the lesser-known wolverine. When you enter this exhibit, we're going to take you through a time machine and whiz you back 8,000 years. You'll find yourself on a walkway, wandering through sometimes the tree canopy, sometimes closer to the floor, and we'll take you through the changes that have happened over time. But we want to take those changes in a positive way into the future, to restore the future of woodlands in the UK, to help all our visitors to be part of that positive change. So join us and find out a little bit more now about this unique and exciting project.
We have a fantastic team of staff and amazing volunteers who are working together to actually do research and survey all our species within our site. Now, what we do here is we link it in to local biodiversity actions plans as well, such as South Gloucestershire. I think what's a very exciting thing about Bear Wood is not only inspiring the public, being able to tell the people what we're doing, what species we have, which animals walk down those pathways the night before, by clever things like camera traps and mammal tunnels, and lots of exciting different little pitfall traps that we're putting in so that we can look at the invertebrates over time. Really educating those young people, the little people that come through the door, getting them excited so that they can say, actually, Mum, I want to go out and preserve a bit of woodland. I want to be a guardian and I want to keep those habitats so that my grandchildren can be inspired too.
So this is where we're going to build Bear Wood. The entire exhibit is about 30,000 square metres or 7.5 acres, and the walkway is about 706 metres long and will snake through the exhibit. We want to lessen the impact of what we're doing here with our walkways and fence lines. So we've done a lot of work to make sure that they move between our existing landscape features, our trees and our swales, and our specialist pile foundations mean that we won't damage the root systems.
Bear Wood will provide a fantastic opportunity to bring groups to Wild Place Project that wouldn't normally have the opportunity to come here. That would include groups from deprived and urban areas, black and ethnic minority groups, young carers, and young people who maybe struggle in a formal learning environment. There will be jumps through time where you leave behind a particular species that has gone extinct at a moment in time due to human activity, deforestation, habitat loss, all those issues that we're still facing today. And as you move along the walkway, you'll move forwards in time until you come back up to the present day as you exit the woods. Some of the interactive play elements that we're looking to introduce are things like birds' nests that children can climb up into, or a badger set that they can go down under the ground and see what life is like for a badger. It's about trying to connect them with the wildlife and what life is like in the woods, so that when they leave the woods, they'll be excited and inspired to actually take action for wildlife.
It's like a big natural playground.
I'm excited about seeing bears, wolverines and lynx because I've never seen them before in the wild.
I can't wait to see these animals because I see them a lot on like camera and video, but I've never seen them like in real life because they aren't really in this country.
Bear Wood will encourage young and old to help protect and look after the wildlife we all love. Bear Wood will tell nature's own amazing story. What we have here is really precious. So please support us and be part of something truly special.